Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to do my going out look. So first we're starting with the Mary Kay primer, which has SPF 15 in it. Basically, I think I've said this before in either one of my vlogs or one of my videos, but I'm basically trying to use up the rest of my Mary Kay stuff before I go and buy other stuff to replace it, because I did put money into buying the product. So I'm going to use the rest of it, and I do like the texture and the feel of this primer, so that's why I'm okay with finishing out using the rest of the tube. But like I said, for this video, I'm basically doing my going out glam makeup for interviews, date nights, whatever is more fancier than my everyday normal makeup. So after I do the primer, I'm going to cancel out my redness spots with the Mary Kay at Play green color corrector. Before this, I was using, I believe it was the Maybelline one, which I absolutely love that one. I'm not sure if they still make it. I'll have to definitely look into it, but it was a stick just like this one. I put it here, you can see, I believe in this one, at my T-zone, down around the corners of my mouth, my nose, and also on sometimes the corner of my eyes, because sometimes I have pimples that are just fading and are still red, so I put them there. And then right now I'm just blending it in. I didn't blend it in while looking into the camera, just because it's not a tutorial one, so that's why my head's down in this portion. I think this part showed me blending it in. So there, I was completely done with that color correcting stick. Next, we're going to use the Mary Kay purple at Play color correcting stick that cancels out dark spots. It's good for under the eyes, which is mainly where I use it, just because I'm a mom, I work a really weird shift, and I'm just always tired. So I just put that under my eyes a little bit to help cancel out the darkness before I apply my foundation. So right now I'm just blending it in with my ring finger on each hand. The ring finger helps to not pull as much at your under eyes, which will help prevent crow's feet. So there's that. And then here I am just looking into the camera, making sure I'm all blended in, showing you guys. And then next I'm grabbing my IT Cosmetics CC cream with, I believe, SPF 30 or 15. Obviously you guys could see there. Next I'm grabbing my Wet n Wild Squidward Beauty Blender, which is from their SpongeBob collection. So next I didn't show this, but I usually put my foundation on the back of my hand, and then, first I wetten it with just water that I put into a spray bottle. You can get them in the dollar section, the travel dollar section at Walmart. And after I wet the beauty blender, I just kind of squeeze it, some of the excess water out with a dry washcloth, so that it's not completely soaked and drenched. This is mainly just because I don't have a sink close by, so it's a lot easier just to use the spray water bottle, and they're cheap. It's just $1, and I've been using it that way since I was in high school. So like I said, I put my foundation on the back of my hand, and then I dab the beauty blender into the foundation, and then I put it onto my face, which you guys can't really see right now, which I have to get better at that for when I do tutorials and better looks. So just bear with me guys on this video. It definitely wasn't as put together, and I was going out that morning, so it was a little bit rushed too. So I do apologize for that. So as I'm blending it in, I'm so sorry. This is like the longest video I've probably done so far. I'm just, gonna keep blending. I think I should check the camera here and try to like show you guys that I'm, going up to my forehead now with the foundation. Oh, my IT Cosmetics CC Cream color is very light, I believe is what it comes in. Like very light, and then like, shade, the normal shade ranges. So I did realize this was the first time I used my Squidward Tentacles Beauty Blender, and it is a little bit awkward to blend with Squidward compared to the normal, like, just like egg-shaped beauty blenders. So once I got that all blended in, I go in with my... Well, actually, I'm not at that part yet, so bear with me, guys. I gotta work on learning how to cut and combine different videos. Hopefully Dawson can help me figure that one out. So I'm assuming I'm still blending. I don't think I missed anything. Yep, I'm still blending, as you guys can tell. So also, this is my first voiceover that I'm doing, so again, bear with me, just as like I'm not like looking very much into the camera. I was trying to get better at that, I realized towards the end of the video. So I believe we should soon be done blending, I would hope. Man, I didn't think I blended this much for my foundation. So yeah. Question of the day: what's your favorite foundation to use if you use foundation? Whether it's a CC cream, like a true foundation, whether it's matte, gives some shine. So, okay, am I finally done blending here? Okay, I'm finally done blending. So I believe we're getting my Mary Kay Peach under eye color corrector that I just, like I said, I have dark circles, so I use 3 dots of that on my under eye to help, again, neutralize the darkness of the under eye area. And again, I blend that in with my finger instead of an actual beauty blender or a brush, just to help make sure it gets in there. And I use my ring finger in that one as well. So this part doesn't take too long. Okay, maybe it does take longer than I thought. Okay, I believe we are now done blending. I think, maybe not. Oh, okay, yep, we're not done blending. We're doing the other end now. Okay, so after I use that, I go in with my concealer, which should be coming up soon. And I believe I show you guys where I put all my concealer. And I just realized as I'm watching the video, as I'm doing my voiceover, that the lighting kind of goes in and out whenever I move my head. So yeah, I gotta get better with that one as well. Okay, next we're going to be going in with my Tarte Shape Tape concealer in the color neutral, light neutral, I believe is what it is. So I put it at my T-zones and just kind of in those places that I use the redness corrector, and a couple other places. The last place I conceal at is my eyes. I wait till I'm done concealing everything else to do the eyes so that I can blend the eyes in by themselves. And it doesn't usually take me long to blend in my concealer, so it shouldn't be that long till I switch over. blending my T-zone right now. I believe that's the last part I did in this video. So I'll be going back in here soon for my eyes. Again, it was very hard to blend with my Squidward. The one side was actually kind of nice to blend with, but then like the bigger part of his head was a lot harder. So, but all in all, it was a really good sponge. It didn't seem to like absorb as much as my foundation as other ones have. Usually I use the Real Techniques sponges. Okay, so now we're finally starting with the eyes. And I'm gonna blend that out. But Real Techniques is usually my go-to beauty blender sponges, just because I've used them. I've always had good luck with them. And yeah, that's how I feel about my favorite sponges. And the good thing is, like, you can get 2 of them for like, the price might have changed, but like at one point you could get 2 of them for like $5, which was really nice. And then you can get like the different size ones. So finishing up the eyes, I will be going in next with one of my Real Techniques brushes to kind of set my under eye with a translucent powder, which you'll be seeing here very shortly as I'm just like, you know, finishing up blending the rest of my face. I don't know why I extra blended everything out. So I don't know what I'm looking for here in this part. Okay, so I used the Sexy Mama by The Balm which is a translucent like neutral color, to help like set my under eyes with like my concealer and stuff. That's the Real Techniques brush that I use. I just got them last year off of Amazon. They work amazing. It came in like a set of 5 or something, I believe. So I just kind of put that under my eye to help set it. And then I'm going to do the other eye to help set that other eye. And then usually I wait a couple seconds, and then before I set the rest of my face, I take my ring finger and just kind of like brush the excess part off. And I did notice this helps as well to keep my under eye from being like greasy looking throughout the day. Next, I'm going in with my Marilyn Monroe by Hard Candy translucent powder, which smells like strawberries if you didn't know that. As you can tell, I'm brushing out the Sexy Mama powder. So I take my unicorn powder brush and get some setting powder on there and just go all over my face with it to help set my foundation, my concealer, pretty much anything that I have on my face as of right now. You can see the powder kind of just go off. I don't usually set my face like other people do, just because that's just how I've been always doing it. I probably will start trying to set my face like other people do at some point, but for now this is how I do mine and it works for me. So, but yep, I'm just gonna go all over my face with my unicorn brush and my setting powder. And then after that, I'm going to put that away. And then I believe next I'm going to be setting my eyelids for my eyeshadow with my primer. Sorry for the little bit of like pauses between each like scene and products. I'm running out of things to talk about. Okay, so here I know I'm pretty much done setting my face and brushing the rest of like this loose setting powder off. So I'm currently pausing to get a drink of orange juice because that's what I've been into the last couple days, is orange juice in the mornings, which is great because I'm getting my vitamin C. So now I'm going to prime my eyelids with the All Nighter Urban Decay primer, which is face primer, but they didn't have the regular Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, the Potions one, so I just got the small travel size in the All Nighter and use that for my eyeshadow primer right now. It works just as well. I love it. Sorry for the glare that it had there when I was showing the product. So I just put, actually a little bit goes a long way with that, so I just put a little bit on my finger. Usually I try to use my ring finger for the eyelid, but sometimes I do use my pointer finger to like blend it in and, you know, put it on. So after that, I'm trying to decide which eyeshadow to go with. So I am going to be using my Lilo & Stitch palette. I'll have to wait till I hold it up to the camera to tell you which one it is. I believe it's like the Aloha one or the Lilo & Stitch family one. Dawson's mom and stepdad got it for me for Christmas this past year. And honestly, it has some of my favorite shadows that I use pretty much every day in it. So, as you can tell, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to use. So I'm going to use that one to go all over my eye with, and then the second one I showed you is what I basically not primed, but like did as like my first like eyeshadow to like be the base pretty much. It was a very light neutral color, so I'm putting that all over my eye now. And I use one of my fluffy Real Techniques brushes, which I believe I show you here at the end. It's one of my favorite brushes. It's like the best to do eyeshadow with, which like whether you're doing a base or the outer corner or something. So I'm just kind of blending that out onto my eyelids. And I'm just going to look randomly in the camera and show you guys. And then I'm going to show you the brush I used, which, like I said, is the Real Techniques one, which I tried to show you the name of it, but you guys clearly couldn't read it. So next I'm going in with my Harry Potter brush that Dawson's aunt got me for Christmas. I love these ones. They're not like the ones that you get at Walmart that are plastic. These ones are metal, and the hairs on them are just amazing to work with eyeshadows. So in this one I'm going in with my darker color that's going to go all over my lid and be my main color for the day, which honestly kind of looks like a light cocoa bean color, to be completely honest. I'm going to show you my one eye since it's done. And then I'm just going to, I don't know, I couldn't really tell if that was my blending brush or not, but I do know that I kind of blended the corners and everything together once I was done. And I believe I show you my blending brush. It's just the e.l.f. Cosmetics blending brush. Okay, so now that my eyes are done, I'm going to prepare to do my oh, sorry, gotta blend it out first before I can do my eyeshadow or my eyebrows. So I'm going to show you the palette, and it's the Aloha Lilo & Stitch Disney palette. Absolutely love it. It's my favorite. The sad thing is I have no idea where they got it from, so I don't really know what to tell you guys on where to find it. Maybe Amazon would have it. So now I believe I'm brushing my lashes and eyebrows out with my spoolie before I do my mascara and fill in my eyebrows. And the spoolie is the new e.l.f. spoolie. It's not like their other ones. It's a spoolie and then I believe an eyebrow brush on the other end in case you use like a powder like powder based eyebrow filler. So I'm using the Maybelline Total Temptation waterproof mascara. This has been one of my favorites since they came out with it. I use it every now and then whenever I run out of my other mascara that I like. And then my eyelash curler is by Mary Kay. So I just curl my eyelashes before I put on the mascara. So after I like pull out my mascara, I always like have the tendency to like brush off part of like that little bit of like mascara liquid that comes out onto like the round part of the bottle. And then because I don't want my mascara to clump so easily, because it is good for 3 months, I just take a Q-tip around the top of it, and that way it keeps it from like pushing clumps back into the bottle and then it becoming clumpy. At least I've noticed that works for me. So yeah, that's one of my hacks for myself, and that I try to share it with other people. So in this video, I did do a double layer of mascara after the first layer dried, just because I wanted my eyes to really pop. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to be filling in my eyebrows, which I got the new Neutrogena eyebrow pencil last weekend. I don't remember the shade off the top of my head, but so far I love it. The only complaint I have is it's not pointy like my other ones have been. So I would definitely repurchase it. It wouldn't be my first go-to, but it's not bad. But I do recommend it. So once that's done, I take the spoolie and the spoolie end of it and brush out the hairs and the color and everything. As you can see, I'm trying to show you guys that I am brushing them out. So once that's done, I go in with an old spoolie brush and rebrush them out, just because I like to make sure the color is pretty much spread throughout the eyebrow itself. Smiling and showing you guys the finished look of the eyebrows. So then next, I'd like to highlight like right underneath the eyebrow, like the hairs of the eyebrow, just to like give a little bit of highlight. Nothing too crazy and you can't really tell, but I use the Anastasia by Beverly Hills contour kit, light to medium, I believe. My friend got this for me for Christmas the other year, and I've just been using it since to do like a little bit of highlight here and there for different things, whether it's on my cheekbone or in the corner of my eye or my eyebrows like I normally do. So I'm gonna go in and highlight those. And then after that, I don't know what I just showed you. But apparently I use it. I think it's my chapstick. Hopefully. Sorry guys, I couldn't really see in my playback of what product I was showing you. So I'm so sorry. So next, I believe, is my final step, which would be my setting spray. Oh no, it's my chapstick is this next part, which is the Burt's Bees Coconut and Pear, which honestly I didn't think I'd like the flavor of coconut and pear together, but it's honestly amazing. Definitely recommend the Burt's Bees. Burt's Bees has always been my go-to. For a couple months I switched out whenever I was selling Mary Kay, but now I'm back to using Burt's Bees as my chapstick. But it's technically a lip balm, so my lip balm. I don't know why I'm taking forever to put chapstick on. Other than then I possibly might have taken off my chapstick with, not my chapstick, like ran a wet Q-tip over my lips to get the excess stuff off. And I guess I didn't show you guys that I was putting my setting spray on, but I did put setting spray on at the end. So I just want to tell you guys thanks for watching. I'm so sorry this was such a rough video. It honestly is a lot harder doing a voiceover, especially doing the voiceover as my first one. I should have picked a shorter video to do, but thanks for bearing with me and finishing the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification button to know when we upload. And if you don't already, go and follow us at Dawson Sarah's Adventures on Instagram, as well as we're at 6 subscribers right now. And as soon as we hit 10 subscribers, I'm going to be doing our first giveaway. So thanks for watching, guys.